Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Saturday with Stacey YouTube craft class number 651. Hi everybody, hello, everybody who's joining into the live chat, because if you are watching this Saturday morning at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the UK, there is a live chat happening right now. Whether you be on a desktop or a laptop or an iPad or a phone, whatever device you're on, find that live chat and say hello. Come on in and say, hey. Now my classes are full length, they are technique based, and really are meant to educate. Sometimes showing you product you've never seen before, or a different way to use product that you've maybe had but it's been sitting around for a little bit. We always try to incorporate perhaps things you already have and explore things that are new to the market or that somehow I cobbled together to make a class. Our classes are they're fun. I do 4 of them a week, a Monday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and those classes are about an hour long. And then Saturday really is that technique-based class. So if you are new to my channel, I'm Stacey. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We're a small mom and pop business. We're a super small little business. We have a retail store here in Canyon Country, California, about 40 miles north of Los Angeles, right on the main road of Soledad Canyon Road. And we just are the little engine that could, because I just refuse to believe that we can't. So today I have got Copic markers for you, but not Copic like you're expecting, not alcohol ink Copics, oh no. And then I have exclusive products from Graphics. You will not get these anywhere else but Scrapbooking Made Simple. It's kind of funny how these classes come to be. Nothing ever comes together right away. I've been sitting with the Copic markers for probably close to 8 months, just sitting there waiting for something to do with them, because I'm just not going to show them to you because we have them. I didn't even put them in the store for sale. It has to be the right thing. And then after I did a class with cyanotype, and I worked with Graphics on some specific cyanotype, and there's going to be a YouTube maybe in May on cyanotype, a whole class. It dawned on me, oh my gosh, I can work with Graphics to make what I need to work with Copic. And so it all just starts to melt together and come together, and a craft class happens. My staff, the SMS girls and the honorary SMS girls, sometimes think that I am just like, woo, because I see things kind of in a different way than most. I look at things with like an eye of, what can we tweak it with? What's different about it? What's special about it? Why would I want to have it in my crafty arsenal? And that's how the classes come to be. And it's so funny. I'll be on a Zoom with a manufacturer who doesn't know that I'm sitting on some other product, on a cart in the back that's waiting for just the right thing. And then a manufacturer will hold something new up that they've just come out with, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, I have the perfect thing for that. I've had it for 6 months, but it was waiting for you. So, blending manufacturers and taking products that you may have and amplifying them, or showing you things you may never have seen before, or maybe you've seen them, but it's never been explained to you. That's what a Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube is. That's what a Saturday with Stacey class is. Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, fun, easy classes, all targeted to different things. Monday is targeted to value, and Wednesdays are targeted to kind of fine art meets paper crafting, and Thursdays are all about the latest and greatest products from your favorite manufacturers. But Saturdays are my heart. They're where I started. It's what I've been doing the longest. And every week I just am so excited about what I get to share with you. So we always do winner, winner, chicken dinner. and we pick a couple winners from this YouTube, and they win a $100 gift card. We also pick a winner from the sneak peek that I do, and that's done Friday nights. And that sneak peek is available the whole week, so you have a whole week to post your comment on it. I have to remind you, even though you see that sneak peek on Facebook and on Instagram and even on TikTok sometimes, it's YouTube. You have to come to our YouTube channel and look for that sneak peek on the Shorts by Stacey playlist, or there's some tabs at the top, just hit Shorts. That's where you post your comment if you want a chance to win. So I've got a couple winners to tell you about, and we're going to get to those right now, because then I want to share with you the Copic and the Graphics product. I'm even using the girls used Lisa Horton from last week to make some of the samples, so we're even just going to leave that on the YouTube. It's all on sale under the Saturday with Stacey YouTube category, but then you can also come to our retail store, because we have one of those, and you can come see, feel, touch, take pictures of everything, take pictures of the samples. Just come visit us Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you're anywhere in California, Southern California, if you can get to us, come see us. All right, so we have winners, and this is somebody who posted on the YouTube channel from the sneak peek. Now, they could have done it Friday night, or they could have done it the following Thursday morning. You have a whole week to get your comment up there. And they have won products from the Lisa Horton video that I did last week with the Pantone inks. Oh, swoon, Royal Talents Pantone inks, amazing pigment, waterproof ink. So our first winner is Joey Rosano. Congratulations, Joey. You might have seen your name already on the sneak peek, because I always announce it if on that sneak peek who's our winner. So Joey, congratulations. So very happy for you. Our next winners are $100 gift card winners, and that means they posted their comment on this video. There's a place to post the comments, usually below me, on this video. Post your comment. It can be anything as simple as hello, goodbye, good to see you, happy Easter, because this is Easter weekend 2026. If you're watching this in 2027, the class is about a year old. Yeah, if you're watching it Easter 2027, it's about a year old. Still relevant, a really good class, but about a year old. So these folks posted a comment on the video, and they have a $100 gift card coming their way. It's in their account right now. Wow. Our first winner is Paula Dyer. Hello, Paula. Well done, you. Congratulations, winner, chicken dinner. Paula Dyer, you have $100 in your online gift or your online account right now. See, there's a check mark. When there's a check mark, it should be done. Our next winner is also a $100 gift card winner, and you can spend that now, you can spend it later, you can spend some of it now and some of it later. We leave it up to you. If you're my son Michael, you like portion it out over the year. And if you're my son James, it's already spent. It's just the way they are. Michael, he's gonna portion it out and make it last, and James is like, I gotta buy something now. So our next winner is Teresa. Hello, Teresa. Teresa Franz. Well done, you. Good for you. Congratulations. You also have won a $100 gift card to Scrapbooking Made Simple. So very happy for you. So Teresa and Paula and Joey, I hold them up there because people like to take a screenshot. They like to take a screenshot. It may be the only time they ever see their name on a, gosh, don't even say it, an 80-inch TV. Please watch me on a little TV. I'm not 34 anymore. There's a few things happening and a few things happening. And then there's, of course, excuse me, gentlemen that are watching, there's the menopause thing that, anyway. I need to get back to it. What I was talking about. So they like to see their names. It might be the only time they ever see their name on their computer on a big screen TV, and they like to take a screenshot and share it and send it to their friends. Now we do a winner chicken dinner dance, and we've just been doing it for so long that we're not ever gonna stop. And it's our way to celebrate the winners and to really kind of get into a good groove for the class. So, and I've been doing it, it's as hokey as can be. Well, just like my Wahoo Kachoos and my Holy Smokes Artichokes and my Make Your Heart Happy and Easy Peasy. I mean, I have Stacey-isms. But we've been doing it forever, and it just brings a smile to my face. So, we gotta kind of, you're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo Kachoo for you. Congratulations to the three of you. You need to do nothing to claim your prizes. We will have, Joey, we will have your prize sent to you. And Paula and Teresa, yours is already in your online account, so spend it whether you're James or you're Michael. Either way, have a great time with it. Now today it is about Copic, and it's not about Copic alcohol ink markers. Nope, nope, nope. Acrea? Have you heard of Copic Acria markers? These are acrylic markers, and literally, honestly, Kim, who is reps Copic, Kim, I think she will say I've had these, it could be almost a year that I've had them. Just sitting here, doing nothing, waiting for just the right thing. And then it came along, it came to me, and then we called Graphic. So these are acrylic markers. There is 24 colors. There's 4 packs of 6. And yes, we have them open stock too. And I cannot wait to share with you how to use them because they make you look so good. So good. We're going to be playing with Dura-lar from Graphics, printed Dura-lar, specifically for us. Only place you can get these prints on Dura-lar, matte and clear, is Scrapbooking Made Simple. And we're going to be stamping and we're going to be embossing. So if it sounds like something that is Wahoo Kachoo to you and you want to take a free craft class, hey, I'm Stacey. I'm your girl. All right, so I'm gonna tilt down. I'm gonna show you a few samples. We're gonna get started for today. Good to see everybody. Do not forget to post your comment on both the sneak peek and this video. 2 chances to win. Who doesn't wanna win, right? All right, down we go. It's good to see everybody. Hello, hello. Now, I am not tech savvy. I do not have help. Can I get, I am here on my own. I have to zoom in my own camera. I don't have multiple cameras. I can't fade in and fade out. Although Mr. SMS might like that every now and then, if I just kind of fade in and fade out. So we just do it old school here. Now, a couple samples for you, just to give you an idea of where we're going, right? This is Graphics, and we used the Copic. Is it Acrea? I think it's pronounced Acrea to color it. And then here, see it, look at that. And then we use the Copic Acria to color. Do you want to know how easy peasy this is? Look at, doesn't that look fabulous? So this one was done by honorary SMS girl Katie. And this one was done by honorary SMS girl Mary. Oh, Mary, it's beautiful. And then this one was done by SMS girl Claire. Isn't that stunning? And then the last one, I am so excited. This is done by former SMS girl, now honorary SMS girl, Belinda. Belinda, it's beautiful. I love it. Oh, Belinda, I am so glad you made something. She popped by to go to lunch with the girls, and Claire sat her down and said, you're gonna make something, girlfriend. And she did a beautiful job. So we're gonna get started today. Before, I just wanna say one thing beforehand, and I'm the girl who, well, I have to move the camera up to talk to you because we don't have multiple cameras and fade in and fade out and zooms and all of that. You have to trust the process. It is not hard. Very easy, as a matter of fact. But you have to trust the process. I will explain when we get there, but I need you to all in the live chat type right now, I will trust the process. Have I ever led you astray? No, but I know that when I was figuring out this class, I'm like, this is not working. This is not, oh, it does work. And then, but this is not work. Oh, but it does work. So I know you're gonna look at it and you need to trust the process. So I will trust the process right now in the live chat. In fact, I will try to scroll up and find somebody in the live chat. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna scroll up, pick a name, and somebody will win one of the sets of the Acrea. How's that? I will trust the process. I'm gonna find somebody who typed, I will trust the process, to win a set of Acrea. And they retail for like $26. We have them for $19.99, but who doesn't wanna win $19.99? Hello. All right, I'm gonna tilt down. We're gonna get started for today. So I will trust the process. And towards the end of the class, I will just let my mouse just zoom it up and find a name. All right, so we're starting with the Acrea. And there are 4 sets. It retails for, I know, just hold your horses. It's just go with it. Just, all 4 sets would retail for $106.80. I know, you're killing me, Smalls. I know, I'm killing y'all. But it's just too good. It's too good. Retails for $106.80. Your price is $79.99. Yes, that is a great deal. And free shipping, of course. So the 4 sets, each set has 6 markers. There are no duplicates in any of the sets. And all of the markers are also available open stock. All of them available open stock, which I like, because if you find that you have a marker that you're using more than the others and you run out, you can buy just that marker. And I think the markers retail for like a little over $5, $5.50, and we sell them for $3.50. So let's take a look and see what's inside and what makes these special. First off, they are an acrylic marker. And the way we listed them on our site, each one has a name. Like this is the lights. So we listed the names, and the names are on the back. So we included the word light in the description, in the name on our of the item on our online site, so you know that there's 6 of them that have the word light in it, so you know that those 6 make up this set. And there's 6 of them that have the word essentials in it, and those 6 make up this set. 6 of them have the word deep in it, and those 6 make up this set. Right in the item, just the name of the item, we included the name of the set that it came from. 6 of them have the word vivid, and you know that those come from this set. So they are acrylic markers, paint markers. There are, oh, there's your security little thingy. There are 24 colors. This is the light set. There are your colors. Pretty, they're beautiful actually. I mean, they really are beautiful. So you will need to shake them like you would any paint marker. They are not metallic. These are not metallic paint markers. They do have some in the essentials, but these colors, the majority of the colors are not metallic. They pop and they're bold. So I've got my lights there. I think I'm gonna move this over just so I have room, because I'm gonna pull all the colors out. I've got my lights there. And then I've got my Vivids here. And right now, like I said, just 24 colors. Don't know if they're going to add any more colors. So Vivids in comparison to lights. The green is darker, the blue is darker, the pink, the yellow. There's no way I'm going to keep these in order, but that's okay. And then my next one is Deeps. I think that's a little security thing. So if you walk out of a store, it goes beep, 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 beep. There are my Deeps. Gorgeous. I mean, and again, now these are darker than those. And last but not least, the Essentials. I'm just moving all my stuff out of the way so I have room for all of these. Now this is where you have your white and your gold and your silver. This is not, your white is beautiful. You have a black, you have a gray, and you have a sepia brown. This is not a bronze or a copper, and this is not a different silver. It's a light gray. So your black, your white, your gold, your silver, a sepia, and a light gray make up your Essentials. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 sets. And those are all your colors. Okay, so here, 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 and here. Now, how do you use them? Well, first off, you do have to give them a nice shake. They are sealed, so you just twist, and they have a wrapping around them. They are not double-sided. They are not pigment. They are not dye-based. They are acrylic paint based. So they will go on metal and glass and plastic. They will dry on, can they go on fabric? They are not necessarily, well, they're waterproof, but if you put them in the laundry, they will wash off. You would have to seal it with something. And you do have to give them a good shake. Like every type of paint pen, it comes with the nib completely clear, and you have to pump it to get that color going. Let me tell you, do not shake it. Once you've got that color going, do not shake it with the lid off. The color, you'll get little specks of color everywhere. Always shake it with the lid on. Now let's open, let's see, this one is Flamingo Pink. And I'm gonna, prime it, see, good shake, so. It is a bullet point, and it sits on top of the paper as opposed to, it will eventually absorb in, but it really does sit on top of the paper. So there's a Flamingo Pink for you. And let's take a Vivid, and this is a Peacock Green. Now the company that makes these are Copic, and Copic used to be distributed by another manufacturer and distributor, And now the Copic company has taken really the responsibility of them back several years ago. So the company is now the TOO Corporation. And this one, what was this? This was Peacock Green. So it doesn't take much to get it started. And really, the colors are wonderful. I'm not going to swatch out every color. Love this one. This one is apple green. And let's see, how about red. This one is red bean, so it might have a little brown in it. Just a light pump to get it going. Red bean versus tomato red. So tomato red is in the vivid and red bean is in the darks. And then there's 3 yellows. There's 3 of them. I'm such a yellow girl. This one is mustard yellow. I love that there's 3 yellows. All right, so they dry relatively quickly. The more you put on, the longer. Like this little blob still isn't dry. It's going to take that little blob a little bit of time. And the more you put on, the longer it will take to dry, but these are pretty good. Oh, my mustard yellow wasn't quite dry. So that's on white. Fabulous on white. They are opaque, so not a translucent type of ink. Most acrylics are more of the semi-opaque to opaque in their opacity. They're a matte finish. But let's now try them on black paper. Ooh. So we did flamingo pink first. Is that this one? Flamingo pink. I'm gonna give it a little shake with the lid on. We learned the hard way to shade, shaking with the lid off. Oh no, not good. Yeah, please. I'll take that all day long. Hello. Love that pink. So flamingo pink. And then we went in and we did a peacock green. Look at these on dark paper. Doesn't have to be black. It can be dark blue, dark purple, dark red, dark green, anything dark, and the colors are going to pop. Then we did apple green. And we move to red bean. See, I've already mixed them up. The nice thing about it, if you mix them up, if you do, you can either mark them so that you know what set they come out of, or literally on the box, it tells you what set, what 6 markers are in there. You may just want to take them and maybe ink the back of them, have all your Vivids one color ink on the back with a Sharpie, or you could take one of these colors, I suppose, and do it on the back. I could make all of my Vivids a red bean on the back, just so I know what's Vivid. And then we went to a tomato red. And then we ended with a mustard yellow. So they work on white, on light paper, and on dark paper. Whether it be dark blue or dark green or dark red or dark brown, or a pastel yellow, a pastel pink, a pastel purple, whatever color paper you've got, they're going to work on. Now with the essentials, those 6 colors do have 2 that are metallic. So silver and gold. I just want to sing silver and gold, but I won't. So silver, and these are more of your traditional acrylic colors. Gold. So your silver and gold on black. We've had silver and gold paint pens, acrylic pens for a long time. Never in matte flat colors. Love the matte flat colors. So for the metallics, the 2 metallics that are in here, they do show up on the white, but where they absolutely pop is more on your darker colors. The silver and gold look great on the your darker colors. The rest of them look great no matter what color paper you use. But those metallics tend to pop better on darker colors. What also pops great on all darker colors, even medium colors, the white is the bomb. Comes in the essentials. Okay. The white is the bomb. It is so good. It doesn't skip. It doesn't come out with lots of bubbles. The white is the bomb. And of course, it's not gonna go, we're not gonna see it on our white paper. But we will see the black. Be ginger when you push. It doesn't take long. And of course we would not see the black. We don't see the white on the white paper, and we wouldn't see the black on the black paper. 24 colors, they are amazing. But what do you do with them besides write on paper? Writing on paper is easy peasy. We can color with them. We can, yeah, that's easy. Lots of videos on how to use these with paper, dark paper. What if we want to use it with something a little bit more special, a little bit more unique, something that's going to give you an embellishment that will finish or actually make a whole card for you? That's where Graphics comes in. Hello, Graphics. So, I have a friend at Graphics. Her name is Haley. She's actually the owner. Hey girl, hey! And I reached out to Haley when we did the cyanotype. We did a cyanotype video using Graphics and Jacquard. Now we did that on it was a Wednesday class. Wednesday class? So we haven't done it on a Saturday class yet because we're waiting for certain components to come back in. I'm thinking it's gonna be May, but for that Wednesday, it was a Wednesday class. For a Wednesday class, I reached out to Haley because I needed a very specific type of product and I knew she could make it. And she did. And we sold out like crazy. That cyanotype class was amazing. And you can go back and watch it. Go down to, look at our playlist, look for In the Studio with Stacey, and you can go back and find the cyanotype, or you can just type in cyanotype into the search and it'll come up. So when I got these markers, and when I had the markers sitting in my tubs of, I want them, I just don't know when to use them. And I'm not gonna just show them to sell them. I need to teach you something. I mean, anybody can throw product out there for sale, but I need to show you how to use them. So when I did the cyanotype with Haley, it dawned on me, ding, 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 if she can do the product for cyanotype, that I need to use the Jacquard, because those two go together. The cyanotype is from Jacquard and I needed the product from Haley. I can have Haley make something like the opposite of what she did for cyanotype, and I can use them with the Copic acrylic markers. So I did. It just took some time. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt back down. So the Acrea, they are beautiful when you do this, but you must trust the process. So from Haley, I brought in, well, I didn't bring in, we made 4 sets for you. There's an I Want It All, so it retails for $40.96 down to $29.99. That's if you wanted all 4 sets. So first set, here are the images. Now, what you don't know is inside here, first off, I made it so that the images could be cut easily so you could do a card front if you wanted to use the entire image as your card front. Inside each package, regardless of what set, you get 3 that are completely transparent on transparent Dura-lar. Now Dura-lar is not acetate. Dura-lar is Dura-lar. It is a high-end art film that will take ink beautifully. It's not an acetate. It's a Dura-lar, and it is from the fine art world. And fine artists use this because you can paint on it. Amazing. So we put together 4 images, and I made it so we scaled it. I had it scaled so that you could easily cut between them. And you get 3 sheets of the clear. So there's 12 fronts. Then we also did, in the same pack, 3 sheets of the matte Dura-lar. It is not vellum. It looks like vellum because it's translucent, but it is Dura-lar, and it takes ink. It's beautiful. So if you have 3 sheets of the transparent with 4 images, that's 12 images, and 3 sheets of the matte at 4 images, that's 12 images. That means each pack comes with 24 ready to color card fronts. Yes, yes, please, all day long. Now, it took time to get them done because we had to scale them. She sent me several revisions to go through. It was pretty much like designing all over again. But you can't get these anywhere else. It will only be at Scrapbooking Made Simple. So here's the first pack, and it has been named Floral. Yay, okay, so the floral pack. The next pack, I wanted sentiments. Not sentiments that you just cut out and tape onto something you've already done. I wanted it to be the focal point of the card or the embellishment that you are making. So same thing. You get 4 on each sheet. 4 sentiments on each sheet. Easy to cut. You're not having to kind of work around it. You've got hello, you've got thank you, you've got happy birthday, you've got thinking of you, and in the transparent, you're going to get 3 sheets so that you can make 12 sentiment cards. You can even just cut them up and put them on a pretty pattern, a pretty light pattern paper or a light solid cardstock and be done. So 12 like this, but also 12 in the matte finish. So another 24 images for you to play with. So now we're at 48. If you were to get both of these packs, you have 48 to play with. And they retail, the single packs retail for $10.99, and then we have it on sale. The biggest value is in the bundle. But even if you paid the $10.99 for 24 images, that's a great price. That really is a great price. So this is the sentiment set. Yes, the sentiment set. We went really, really tricky on our naming our packs. We really went out there on a limb. Then I wanted backgrounds. I love that. And did they call it backgrounds? Yes, backgrounds. So instead of it being 4 distinct images, now you have an entire sheet of backgrounds that can be colored, and then you can cut it up any way or die cut it any way you want. You have 1 sheet of the leaves and flowers and mushrooms in the transparent, and in the matte. Then you have another sheet of sketchy flowers. In the transparent, and then in the matte, and And then you have a piece of dots in the transparent and in the matte. So with this one, there are 3 different designs, each design coming in transparent and in matte, for a total of 6 sheets that can then be cut down to 24 backgrounds ready to go. The last pack I have for you is a little bit cheaper than the others. If you buy it just on its own, it's a little bit more affordable. It is just blank. Blank transparent Dura-lar and blank matte Dura-lar. Not blank vellum or blank acetate. This is a specialty type product. Dura-lar is wonderful, but not very often found in a paper crafting store. Fine art stores understand and have Dura-lar all the time. So these are separated by a little piece of tissue paper. And you're gonna get 3 in the transparent, and you're gonna get 3 in the matte. And we're gonna use it all today. So I think I'm gonna start here. And I'm gonna take a transparent, and I'm gonna take a matte. Now this will go through your trimmer easy peasy. Will it die cut? Yes, it will absolutely die cut out. If you wanted to use a frame die to die cut it, go right ahead. All right, so I've got 2 out of my floral, and we're gonna start there. I think that's where we're gonna start. So I need something so I can see. So I've put my white paper right on top of my gel plate just so it stays. You will feel that there is a difference. One side has the printing and you can feel the printing, and one side is completely smooth. You need to work on the side that is completely smooth. If you can feel the printing, stop. Don't move forward. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. If you can feel the printing, I need you to flip it over. We're gonna use the back side. Gonna use the back side. So I'm gonna start with, I liked that red. The tomato red made my heart happy. Now, because we're using the back side, I do not have to be careful on how I color. I just need to stay within the lines of the perimeter. But I can scribble, scribble, scribble and color in. Shake a little bit. Make sure that I've got some ink coming out. And then I literally am just gonna color right over the top of the image. Right over the top. And I'm gonna color the whole flower. Now this is where the trust the process comes in. And once I've done coloring, the whole thing I'll show you. I'm not being delicate. I'm scribbling where I just want to get my color in. When I get close to that line, I'm a little more ginger, but I've got a bullet tip, so it's easy peasy. And if I miss a spot, that's okay. And my acrylic marker is going to dry right on my Dura-lar. So plastic, glass, metal. Now, when I put this down, I can't turn it over and put it down yet because it's still a little wet. So I need to give it a chance to dry. Let's do this one. And I'm just going to go in there and color the whole thing. Go right over the design. The only place I need to be careful is when I get close to that line. And I just color right up to it. And I know I'm on the right side because as I'm coloring, I don't feel the little bumpies from the design, from the printing. Now, how long will it take to dry? It depends upon how much you put down. I can lift it and see what's dry and what's not. And if I want, I can take a heat tool and on low, I can just hold it and help it dry. Good. So now when I lift it up, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this. When I lift it up, I can see that there's some places that I didn't get 100% coverage. There's little white spaces. And when I turn it over, I can really see where there's little white spaces where I didn't do 100% coloring. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can. Do not worry. Trust the process. Because the minute I lay it down, those white spaces disappear. Trust the process. It's amazing. Now I missed a little bit on my edge here and a little bit on my edge there, so I could go back. Missed a little bit right here on this edge. And I missed a little bit on that edge. So I can just get a little bit closer to that line than I was. And then give it a second to dry. Let's move on. Let's do another color. So I did that one in the tomato red. I'm gonna do this one in the peacock green. make sure, oh, I should shake it. And then I should make sure I've got it coming out. Looks good. And I'm just going to color the whole thing. And I can just go right over the design. It's just that outside edge I'm trying to stay within. This is not hard, but it gives you such a dramatic look because you're working on what looks like acetate and vellum, but it's not. It takes the paint and the ink beautifully, and it's printed beautifully. Okay, so I'm just going to heat that for a second. Low and slow is better. Okay, that one's done. Now let's do this one. How about in a yellow? And I go over the whole thing. You don't even see the beautiful detail of the design when you're done because your marker, your pen is covering it up. So this is where we are. Now I've got some leaves and I've got some pretty little images there. Let's go in and let's do those. So let's grab a green. And I'm gonna grab the green. Boy, I've really mixed these up. Those go there. That goes there. That goes there. I think that goes there. Okay, I'm gonna use the darker green, which is leaf green. Well, that's good because I'm doing leaves. And all I'm gonna do is, just like I was coloring a coloring book or coloring a stamped image, these are all done for you and on beautiful, beautiful, transparent and matte finishes. So let's do these two. And this one. And even this little line right here of it's just the tiniest little. Okay, so we are getting there. Like, it's not very pretty, Daisy. Trust the process. Now I've got these little ones here. So I'm gonna take my darker green and I'm just gonna kind of draw where the stem is. I'm just following the lines that are there. And it's not perfect. I just kind of drew where I thought I saw them. I just kind of drew where it is I thought I saw them. Now I can come in and let's take that mustard yellow and let's do, they have little dots all over. So wherever I see some little dots, I'm just going to add some little dots. They're not going to be in the exact space that they're supposed to be. It's just kind of a hint of a shadow of a dot. And now I might take a little of that leaf green and add a few little green dots. And there's really no dots there. I'm just making the dots up. As Minnie Mouse would say, we are rocking the dots. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm gonna heat it, give it a little heat just so we're not waiting. No, low and slow, and I'm not sitting right on top of it. I'm a little backed up. So right now, as I put it, you will be able to see little white flecks where you didn't get your paint all the way through. But then I put it on my white paper and I've made magic happen. Look at my little dots, my yellows and my greens. Look at my leaves. Look at how beautiful, look at my beautiful poppies. Right? That is so yummy. And then you trim it out. And look at that beautiful card front you've got. Now you can take a little bit of Stacey tape. You can take pop dots. Put a little bit behind your images. I could put a little here, a little there, a little under my leaves. Expose my sticky. And whether I'm putting it on white paper or a soft yellow or a light green, whatever color makes your heart happy, the minute you put it down, somehow all of those spaces that had those little white dots that you didn't quite color all the way in, they disappear. Trust the process. Now you get to make 12 of these. There's 12 of these images in one pack. It's 24 total, so you get 1, 2, no, 6 of these. Yes, 6 of these, and then because you'll get 3 in the transparency and 3 in the matte. Let's do something on the matte. Isn't this beautiful? Now this is ready to go. Now I might trim that bottom off a little bit. But my gosh, how often do you get to use such beautiful, beautiful images on what looks to be acetate? I love it. I do. Okay, so here's mine. I'm going to put mine here. Let's do another one, and let's do the matte finish. So same thing. One side is you're going to be able to feel the printing, and one side has no printing. One side, the printing is darker when we're talking about the matte finish. The other side, the printing is more diffused. You always want to start on the side that has the no printing and the diffused. Now, what do we want to do here? Okay, let's put our markers kind of back together again. Who am I kidding? Really? Right? So what if I take and I do a blue. This is a beautiful blue. This blue is from the lights, and it is turquoise blue. And just don't press too hard. Just a little press to get it going. And where I see the shadow, where I see all the etching for the bird, I'm just going to color right around that etching. So I'm not coloring the whole bird in. I'm just going to add color where I see that the etching lines, the design, is where I'm going to add my color in this blue. And I'm just going to follow along. So that's where I'm at. You know, what if, so my videos aren't scripted. They're just me. And I have thoughts while I'm doing this. So while that one's drying, I'm going to do the same thing . Same color. And we'll see if we get two different looks. And again, I'm just scribbling. I'm not trying to draw it. I'm just trying to add my color right on those kind of dark, shadowy lines. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe I do a little bit of the wing. And again, this is not being careful because I'm on the back side. I don't have to worry about being careful. Okay, so I have two that are kind of similar. Same design. Same color. Apples to apples. Let's heat so I can dry quickly. It would take, well, this one's about dry. It would take about a minute. If I hold it up high, it'll be okay. It takes about a minute for it to dry. The more paint you use, the longer it will take. So I'm not warping my Dura-lar. Okay. Yeah, that one's dry. Let's take another color and let's fill our bird in. Should we do a yellow? Should we do an orange? Should we do a darker blue? I don't know, you tell me. Oh, shake, 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 shake. So my yellow comes out of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and my blue came out of this one, and my orange is mandarin orange. And I'm going to take the mandarin orange and I'm going to go right over the top of my blue. I'm just going to fill in the space right over the top of my blue. Anywhere I see a clear area. So let me show you the difference between them so you can see what I've done. So I went in with my mandarin orange and filled in where this one I've left blank. Filled in, left blank. And then what other color do we want? We want a yellow or a darker blue. Let's see what color, let's see what blue this is. And I'm not blending or mixing. I don't think that's enough of a blue contrast. Let's see what blue this is. So this is out of the deep. This is the blue out of the deep. It's indigo blue. Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty good contrast. Maybe I'll do that on his wing, and I'm just going to cover and color right on top of the original blue. And then I'm going to come in with that mustard yellow. And I'm going to fill the rest of them in. Right over that blue. little bit of orange, maybe for his feet. And a little bit of yellow for his beak. And again, I'm just covering up the design. I don't know what I'm going to get yet because I haven't turned it over. I'm going to be as surprised as you. Oh, we've got the tail to do on both of them. Okay, let's do the tail. So let's start with my light blue. And then we'll do the orange. So I'm just filling in the space. And it doesn't matter if I go over some of the areas I don't mean to color. You're never going to see it. I don't have to be neat and polite about my coloring. No, don't be polite about your coloring. Just go for it. So big difference between the two. Let me do the tail on this one. So I just colored right over the top of that tail. You don't even see the pretty design of it anymore. And now let's do my flowers. How about that goes there and that goes there? How about just a nice pink? Is this my flamingo pink? Yes. And I'm just coloring right up to the other colors. Okay, there's a flamingo pink. And we'll do the flamingo pink here. So I'm not blending and I'm not shading and I'm not shadowing and I'm not adding water. And I don't have any Gamsol with me and I'm not even caring that I'm coloring right over the design. Look at that, covered right over the design. And we'll do this one pink here. Look at that, just right over the design. And then the other two we'll do in a light purple. Sure, why not? And this one in the purple. And then the big one over here in the purple. I like coloring where I can just scribble, scribble, scribble. Because that's pretty much what I'm doing. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Okay. So here I am. Now let's add some green. Purple here. Some green there. What do I want to just come in and get some green on these? Just nope, it's dry. All right, I think that's probably good enough. You'll be able to get the idea. We'll be able to see what I did. See what we think about it. All right, let's do this one real quick. Well, that one dries. So let's do the green. Zoop. And fill it in. Zoop. Sound effects required here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, so that's a zoop. And this one we'll just do a little touch of pink. my scribble, scribble, scribble. It's looking pretty good. So these are the two we have. I can still see a little bit of a sheen from them, telling me that they're still, my flower here is still a little wet. Oh, gentle, gentle. Okay. That one just needs a little pink. Just a little pink. And now let's turn them over and see what we have. So we started with this. And then we moved to that. So we started here and we moved to that. And then we finished with that. One, two, three. It doesn't look. This looks pretty awful. Right? That looks pretty bad. But flip it over and all the detail that you had colored over is back. From nothing to just a little bit to all of it. What do you think? And of course, it's the same if we did it on the transparency, on the transparent Dura-lar. It's not a transparency, it's a Dura-lar. I could have done the exact same thing on the transparent Dura-lar. Now, you're saying, Stacey, oh my gosh, girl, you did not pay attention to what you were doing. And as you were doing coloring, it got over in my, let's see, I'm trying to see if you can see it. It got over in my little samples of where I was testing my paint, kind of dabbing it, getting it primed. And now it is all over the front. Oh, but is it? What if I took, well, I could even take a little Q-tip maybe with a little bit of alcohol. And erase. Is that on the front or on the back? That's on the back. A little bit of rubbing alcohol. And I have an eraser. Now, can you see that there's little white flecks everywhere where I didn't quite color in a solid image? But trust the process. You put it down and it's beautiful. Do not feel that when you're holding it up and you see it against your paper and you can see where it's not fully covered, you didn't do the greatest job with the coverage. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the back side. Lay it down on the paper and it is magic. It just disappears. So do you like the one that's completely colored? Do you like the one that's left with the negative space? I could go in and with my white pen, cover all the blue. And I'm just scribbling. I am an excellent scribbler. Anywhere I see transparent, I'm just filling it in with the white. And a little bit of yellow from my beak. And heat that to dry. It goes over here. This one goes over here. That one goes over there. See what I get. Now I can put it on my black. Oh yeah, because if I do this, oh no. But because I went in and I filled it in with the white, holy smokes, Artisha. And it doesn't have to be black paper. I could grab any color paper. Do I have a different color paper back here? Hello, different colored paper. Ugh. It could be any color paper. And because you've backed it in the white, and I just scribbled that white right on top of that blue. Yes, I did. Hello, beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I did not struggle. I didn't blend. The images are stunning. Oh, I got a little bit of ink. Images are gorgeous. Now this one can go against the black too. But if I want that white to be white, because it's transparent or translucent, I need to back it. If I want it to pop and have a white color, I have to color the white in. Are you seeing why I was so excited about these? I love these markers. I do. These pens and the colors are stunning. The nibs are made in Japan. Super important to know that, because all great nibs for markers and pens come from Japan. Just clean up my mess. Like it never happened. See, when you hold it up, I can see all the imperfections. But the minute I put it against my paper, even on white paper, it's just beautiful. But I love it on the black, the one that I did with the white. I love it on the black. That really just absolutely pops. So again, Acrea markers, acrylic markers, they're Copic markers. Hello, Copic. So let's move on. So we've done these. I'm gonna put this one back. We've done these. How about we take one of the sentiments maybe and do a quick sentiment. Thinking of you. So again, the way they're spaced, it can become the front of your card. I just want you to know we worked really hard on that. So I have one in, well, maybe I do one. Oh, they're so static when you first get them. Staticky. Two. And the third one, so we can compare apples to apples to apples. All right, so one side I can feel the printing. Obviously it says thinking of you, so if you can read the thinking of you, you're on the wrong side, you gotta flip it over so the thinking of you is backwards. Now, let's go in and let's just color really fast. I'm gonna just go in. To get my leaves done. My green. And that image becomes hidden. And I just scribble, scribble, scribble right over the whole image. Look at how easy they flow. And I'm kind of going in a circle so I don't put my, I'm notorious for putting my hand in it. Whether it be this or glitter glue or all right, leaves done. You think that's a leaf? Well, I'm gonna make it a leaf. Oh, and I can totally see where I didn't color. But I'm gonna leave it. I can completely see that there are areas that show white through. So let's do the next one. And I don't want to be able to read it. And this time we'll do change it up a bit. So I'm coloring some of my leaves in all green, and some of them I'm leaving half open for something else. So I've colored quite a few of my leaves in partial green and some of them in no green at all. So side by side. I'm going to come back on this one that has only some of the green, and I'm going to go in and grab that lighter green. and add to the other side of my leaf. And I can just go right on top of that other green. Anything that I left completely open, I'll do in that light green. I think those are leaves too. Well, we'll wait and see. Let's just fill it in. We're not going for perfection. We're just coloring it in. And I'm getting a two-tone. I'm just adding more dimension and more character and more color. Yep, I think that those are leaves. Okay. Let me do those leaves over here that I missed. Oh, don't shake without the lid, Stacey. Okay. I think on this one, I'm going to do all white flowers. And scribble, scribble, scribble. Now the pins are not refillable, but you can buy them open stock. So the white one you might find yourself using more than any other color because you'll use it on absolutely everything. Goes on dark papers beautifully. And this really is just a scribble. Look at that. Give it a shake. I just want to keep that nib wet. So every now and then I just give a quick little push. I'm not trying to get a lot of ink out. I'm just trying to keep that nib nice and wet. It's got lots of ink. The flow is good. I just want to make sure that it's a nice smooth. I think that looks okay. And this one. And maybe just a hint of green here. And my flowers. This green goes here, that goes there, that goes there. We'll do my flowers in a pink since it's right here. Or my little hearts. Oh, and as you can see, I got green all over the front of it. Okay, let's give this one a little time to dry. And while that one's drying, we'll do this one super fast. Oh, just put my finger in it. We have a darker pink. This is dark rose. See, look at that flow. Look at how quickly this is going to fill in. And I'm just scribble, 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 fill in that design. I'm not sure what that is. I think that might have been a leaf, but oh, now you can really hear the crickets. The air conditioner went off. It is super late. It's just me and the crickets. And really all my nib is doing is pushing the acrylic paint around at this point. I missed a leaf there. Isn't it nice to not have to worry about staying inside the lines? Just do the whole thing. Look at how fast this one went. Wow. I think maybe I overdid it with the white because I can't see the white. I should have put it on a piece of black paper so I could see it better. That was quick. And I know I missed a leaf somewhere. Right there. And let's do this is Pansy. So this is out of the Vivids, I think. And my little hearts. and then we'll compare them. And see what we get. Let's put a little heat on this one. So I have it up, I have my heat tool up pretty, maybe good 6 inches. Just because I don't want to take the time for it to dry on its own. It's like any paint pen, it's going to take a moment. The more ink you use or the more paint you use, the longer it will take to dry. I just need that one little spot. Okay, and let's make sure this one's all nice and dry. That looks good. So we started here. And then we went here. And then we finished there. Started here. Here, did these in white. And then came in, and see, by adding the 2 colors of the green for the leaves, it just adds. I mean, I could have gone in and done the roses in multiple colors. I could have. It just adds. Oh, my little heart wasn't dry. My little heart wasn't dry. Just gonna clean it up. Little bit of alcohol. And even though I've got purple on the back of I've got purple on the back of that one green leaf. It's not going to come through. It still looks green. So let's see what they look like on black. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see what they look like on black. And bam, your card is done. Put that onto a card front, and bam. Oh, but the thinking of you. Oh, what can I do about that? Because now you can't see the thinking of you. Got a little maker's tape. And a little maker's tape. I don't remember which pink I used. Was it this one? It was brighter than that. No, it must have been flamingo. Shake, shake, shake. So I can't see my thinking of you because the thinking of you is on black. It's printed in black. But what if I color it? I'm using some maker's tape. Even and smudge it. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I haven't done it before. I made my own little mask. I think it's still wet. Oh, it will work. Now you can see my thinking of you. Hello. Oh, but I've got the green, isn't it? Yeah, it's on the front. I just masked the back of it. Went over with my Acrea marker and bam. I'll just take this right off. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. I could do the same thing with this one. So I can see it on the black. Ooh. Look at how good that looks. And it all started like this. Just a kind of a open image, a line drawing, but on Dura-lar. And Dura-lar loves to take paints and inks. Even that's pretty. From there to there. Okay, let's move on. Now the backgrounds are all over patterns. So you can go in and color what you want to color. And then cut to whatever size you want to cut to. I absolutely love the polka dots. I love the dots. The dots make my heart so happy because you can go in and just have the best time ever. You can, let's see, so those go there, that goes there, I'm missing one there. I think this one's here and this one's here. I think so. You can go in I need to be on the back side. Let's see what color that's going to, oh, that's going to be cute. One. Oh, I better do it. Two. Three. This is cream yellow. I'm using the lights right now. 4. And this is coral pink. And then I'll do one. And I don't have to stay within the lines. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then I'll do these will be so happy. What a great background for birthdays or celebrations. And when I turn them over, how cute are those dots? How cute are they? And look at what a mess on the backside. But on the front, see, I touched them. But how cute. And I can do them out of the transparent. So that transparent, you can see that it's darker on this side than it is on that. This has got that gloss, look at that, versus the back, which is a little bit more matted. Oh, man. It's a good thing a little rubbing alcohol to clean it up. Or if you don't like what you did, you just start again. So on this one, what if we took, see, I don't like, see, it's on, that's not what I want, that's not what it's supposed to be. Start again. What if this one we took and did like, I don't know, do we want to do dots or? What if we just did some squigglies in them? What if we just loaded the centers with some squigglies? I'm gonna hope they're dry. Hard to tell when they're just squigglies. And then let's go in there with Maybe I used the Vivid colors. And I go right over the top. Now I'm not trying to keep it in the lines. And maybe a little of the purple, which is the pansy. Maybe the orange. So I put some yellow squiggly lines down. Oh, that's already pink. I'll do the blue. So it kind of looks like a hot mess. Started with a bunch of squiggly little lines. So that's what I started with. A bunch of squiggly little lines. I let them dry, and then I came in and I colored over the top of them. Throw some heat. Now you don't have to use a heat tool, you can just let them sit and dry. And I know those aren't going to be dry, but that's okay. And then I turn it over. And look at how cute they are. Even just the plain ones with the squigglies are cute. Oh my gosh, they're darling. They're so much fun. And I can have them just plain on. You have options. I love these sheets. I see so much that can be done with these. And then you cut them up to the size that you need. Look at how cute the squigglies are. Okay, so far we've done some backgrounds. Just playing. And of course the backgrounds, you can do it with all the backgrounds. You've got a whole sheet. You can mix and match. The girls made darling samples. Boy, I've got it everywhere. Super cute in the backgrounds. And we did the sentiments, which if you want to have the sentiments on black, just make your own little mat. I need to clean that better, but No, maybe it'll, oh, it wipes right off. Good. Make your own. I made my own little mask and then colored that in so my sentiment would show, but I used white. Look at that. And trust the process. Trust the process. It's going to look fabulous. From that to here, yay. And we did our beautiful poppy, and we did our birds, which also look amazing on the white. I don't know where I put my little bird that I didn't color, but it's here somewhere. Well, I showed you the poppy. My bird. Love all of these. They all make my heart happy. But what if you wanted to do your own? Can you? Yes. So remember, we have the plain, and you get 3 sheets of the clear, and you get 3 sheets of the matte. So what if we took that and we grabbed a stamp, and I'm just gonna grab Big Butterfly number 3 from Indigo Blue. And I'm gonna use some Wow embossing medium. This is like a pigment-based ink, pigment in paper crafting, not pigment in fine art. That's a different type of pigment. But this is going to, I'm gonna stamp it up just like I would if I was gonna stamp this with regular dye-based ink. Ink it up, there you go. And this is going to stay wet long enough for me to throw embossing powder over the top of it. Your Pantone markers and inks are not that type of pigment. Completely different. Fine art pigment and paper crafting pigment are 2 different things. Now, I put this on my gel plate, and I'm gonna put my Dura-lar right over the top of it. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because I can see what's been stamped. Can you see that? As I press my fingers over it, I can see the area where the embossing medium has transferred. That's because this is a matte finish. And just take my fingers and kind of go around. And make sure I've gotten everywhere really good. And if I'm happy, I pull it up. And you can see there's a water image. That's the embossing medium staying wet. Now, if I don't wash this off right away, don't worry about it. Your embossing medium is water soluble. I'm really bad at washing my stamps afterwards, so it'll just hang there until I decide to wash it, but it's completely water soluble. Now, let's take some embossing powder from Wow. And I always use super fine. So I use super fine embossing powder, and I've got the primary ebony, so I've got the black in super fine. That means it is ground really like dust, so it holds on to every little detail. Holds on to every little detail. And then I put it right back in my jar. You use so little of the embossing powder. Now I had that half other sheet. Okay, pull it up, and I think I'm going to do, just because I'm going to do one more for people who have never seen embossing powder before. So I've got one that already has embossing powder on it in the black. And I've got two that are waiting for embossing powder. So this one's been sitting there a little bit. Let me grab the polished gold. The polished gold is beautiful. It's the prettiest, I mean, it's so beautiful. The polished gold and the polished silver are so bright. They look so good when they're done. And a little bit on this side. And just for people who've never seen embossing powder, I'll do this one too. Now, an embossing medium is not a glue. It is just a type of medium that stays wet long enough for embossing powder to hold to it. It's not gluing it down. And if you don't heat set, you will be able to wipe it away. So, got a little brush if I want to brush away any of my extra. So a heat tool is required to do embossing, and that's what I've been using, the Wow Heat Tool. It's 2 speeds. I feel like I didn't quite get, although I'm going to wipe it away. There, that's better. So a heat tool has 2 speeds. And because I'm on Dura-lar, I want to go slow and steady. I want to keep my heat tool a little bit high. Usually, man, on paper, I'm like right down there and it doesn't burn it. But I want to keep it slow and a little bit high. And I'm not doing this. I'm keeping it in one position. And once I see it start to turn, I know I can move, start to move on. So here's the difference between embossed and not embossed. Beautiful and flat. And because I haven't added heat to this yet, I'm taking a powder and I'm making it into a solid. I took a powder and now I've made it into a solid. Embossing powder is a plastic substrate. So it's ground so fine that with a heat tool, it heats it enough to melt it. But if I don't add heat to this, that's what happens. It will just wipe away. You have to add heat to melt it. The embossing medium is not a glue. It's not. It's there to keep the image that you are wanting to emboss wet long enough for you to throw the embossing powder on top of it. A dye-based ink won't let you do that. It dries too fast. So I'm going to take my black one and slow and steady, I'm just going to hold it until I see it start to turn. And you will see it turn. The black becomes shiny and it's just beautiful. And that's when you know you can start to move your heat tool. As everything is becoming shiny and glossy, I can see it literally turning in front of my eyes. And how long does it take to dry? Well, it doesn't actually dry, it cools. So the minute my paper is cool to the touch, so is the embossing powder. So there's my black butterfly. Here I haven't hit there's no heat there yet. So it hasn't become that beautiful image. So Dura-lar takes heat without any problem. It die cuts without any problem. So if you want to use your Acrea Copics and you want to use your own stamps or your own stencils or a die cut and then throw embossing powder on top of it, you absolutely can. Now I want to make sure every last area is shiny and melty, because if I miss something, it will just wipe off. I think that looks pretty good. Let's do the gold. Let me clean it up a little bit. I feel like I'm in my backyard at home. We have lots of crickets and frogs. Now, I like the sound. It's like white noise for me. Slow my roll. And you can see it turning. The gold, any other color but black and white is super easy to see if it's turned or not. I mean, it's a dramatic difference. And on this one, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little dull spot right there. That means I haven't added enough heat. Woo! I need to go back in and add enough heat until that dull spot is gone. So this side hasn't been done yet. And the color is so beautiful. My goodness. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? I don't know if I want to use the black or if I want to use the... So good. Now all I have to do is turn it over. Oh, I'll put a piece of white paper underneath it so I can see what I'm doing. And then I can start to play. And just start to color it in. Right on the back side, right over the top. Just go for it. And the next color. And it makes no difference what my, well, I was gonna say what my backside looks like. At this age of my life, it really doesn't make a difference what my backside looks like. And I am not being careful. I don't have to be careful. The design is on the front side. But how many stamps do you have that you can now stamp with? Do your embossing powder, and then come back and color like a dream. I think I'll add some pink up here too. I'm just going all over with color. If a little color is good, a lot of color is better. Maybe you're not a colorer. Maybe this is a quick and easy way for you to get an amazing look without having to do the shading and the shadowing. Because if you can scribble, scribble, you are good to go. I have a very colorful butterfly here. I have no idea what it's going to look like once we flip it over. Okay, are we ready? We started with just a plain butterfly, which was beautiful. It's beautiful. But now we've got a majestic butterfly. Look at how pretty is that? And how easy was that to color? Just make a mess on the back side. And look at that. All the detail is in the embossing. You just added the color to the back. So good. Keep that one. I like that one. What if I took and did this one? Oh, what did I get on it? I got a little bit of glue on it. Okay, what if I I feel like I need to clean this nib a little bit. So if your nib gets a little clogged, just clean my nib a little bit. There we go. Just swirl, 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 and scribble, scribble, scribble. And then maybe some blue. I'm only going to do half of this one. And then maybe I do some purple. And even though I'll be able to see that I didn't get every last little bit colored in, the minute I put it against my white or black paper, it all just seems to disappear. It's crazy. You have to trust the process. You can't worry about getting the marker, your acrylic ink, your acrylic paint into all of these little places. You're never going to fill it in 100%. Ooh. It's so pretty. Imagine doing both sides. I wonder if that'll blend it all or if it's already too dry. Oh, a little bit. They're just beautiful. And you have stamps and you have stencils and you may have embossing mediums and embossing powders. And in no time at all, you are making magic absolutely happen. Or you keep it easy peasy and you use the pre-printed sheets from Graphics. I mean, holy smokes. Well, I've mixed all mine up, but you get, each pack is $10.99 and then it's on sale. And each pack has 6 sheets, 3 transparent, 3 matte, and on the 3 with designs, you get 3 of each in the transparent and 3 of each in the matte. That means you're going to get 24 toppers here and 24 toppers here. And here you've got 6 sheets that you can make another 24 toppers or 24 backgrounds, or you can get the 3 sheets of plain for you to do what you want to do with. Or you get the I Want It All bundle that is on sale for $29.99. And again, these designs, you can use these designs without coloring them at all. No color needed. Oh, look at, I got it on the bag. I got it everywhere. I need to let stuff dry. But my gosh, for $29.99, 48 images. That's a great deal. So we've got that for you. We started way back when with the very first one I did, which came out beautiful. And then we played with the birds, which came out beautiful. And that's where I added the white so I could put it on black and really make it stand out. And then we did the Thinking of You. Oh, on the back side. Thinking of You. And I matted here so I could put it onto black and you'd still be able to see the sentiment. And we played with the dots. Love the dots. The dots make my heart happy. There's so much that can be done with the dots. Whether you squiggly them, you just color them. They really are darling. And what color, what are you celebrating? What fun backgrounds these are. And of course you get the dots and you get the foliage and you get the sketchy flowers in that pack. So lots to play with, lots to play with. Let me put these over there. And put these over here. And move these over there and move this out of my way. And it all started way back when we wrote down, when we were just playing with the colors so you could see them against the black or against the white. Same colors against the black and the white. The gold and the silver are best on darker colors. The white is best on darker colors. Everything else, it's not going to make any difference. You're going to have a great time with it. They come in 4 sets and open stock. They're $19.99 a set. This should be 4 cents less. $19.99. I think this should be 4 cents less. I'm gonna look. But you've got the essentials, which is the gold and the black and the silver and the white and the sepia color, a brown and a cool gray, and then you've got the vivids, and you've got the lights, and you've got the deeps. We used all of them today. $19.99 a set or the I Want It All. And I just think that's 4 cents less, but I could be wrong. No, I don't think I am. I'll check and make sure it's at the right, if it's supposed to be 4 cents less, I'll make sure it's 4 cents less. So we have those from Copic Acria. Acrylic-based markers that are magical. And then from Graphics, the floral set, the sentiments, and there is 12 in each. 12 designs here total, 12 designs here total, 6 sheets of backgrounds that you can cut to what you need, and then a set of 3 and 3, 3 clear Dura-lar and 3 matte Dura-lar. They're available open stock. You do not have to get the bundle. The bundle retails for $40. It's on sale for $41 on sale for $29.99. We'll throw the Wow Embossing Powder on sale and the Wow Embossing Medium on sale. And the butterfly we used will be on sale. Now, the girls made samples with the Lisa Horton stuff. They loved it so much that they made samples with the stamp set and the die. So we're gonna leave Lisa on sale for the week because they used it in so many of the samples. All right, you ready to see samples? Me too. So I've got oodles of them. So we wanna welcome back Miss Belinda. Hello, Belinda. Look at her butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? And she fussy cut it out. Look at the back. The front, amazing. The back, meh. The front, amazing. And she fussy cut hers out. Look at it, it's gorgeous. And she used the butterfly stamp. Butterfly, big butterfly number 3. Now, Belinda used to work here. And then she stopped to take care of her parents. And she came in on Wednesday to have lunch with Claire and the girls and with Elena. And Claire pretty much told her, you're gonna sit and make something. I love it, Belinda. It's beautiful, and thank you so much for putting your talents into it. Everybody misses seeing your makes. There is nobody like Belinda. Nobody. So we've got that. And then love and hugs. Look at, see, there's that bird. This is Claire. Isn't that gorgeous? All colored on the back side. Look at just a little bit of color. Isn't that beautiful? That's Claire. And then look at this. This is from the Sentiments. There it is. It looks so blah. It looks so blah, blah, blah right there. Can we all go blah, blah, blah? But then look at it here. This looks beautiful and just colored in with the Acrea. Just a little bit of color around everything. This is Katie. Katie, this is just gorgeous. And, oh, okay, beautiful. This is Claire. Now, she left a little negative space at the top. Oh, that was so clever of you, Claire. Just gorgeous. And she mixed the colors. This is so pretty. And you get 3 of this image in the matte and 3 of this image in the transparent. I did the transparent. She did the matte. Look at the happy birthday. See, there's your card right there. Done. And you get 3 of these in the transparent and 3 of these in the matte finish. Bam! Now here, this is the Lisa Horton. So they used the matte finish. They die cut it out in the oval. And then they went in and they colored with the Acrea on the back of the matte Dura-lar. That's the Lisa Horton stamp. It's beautiful. Look at a little bit of white at the top and then a little bit of red kind of tapped on in. Pretty. This is just part of that one image. This is part of, so it's just that one part of the image instead of the whole. Pretty. Oh, look at this. This is Claire. Gosh, did I have a name? Who did this one? This one was Claire. Claire was busy. I don't know who did this one. But I love it, but there's no name. Oh, wait. Dortina. I should have known there's purple. Hello, Dortina. I love this. It's a perfect card. It's done. Fabulous. And I said, Claire did that one. Look at these. Aren't those gorgeous? And this is Claire again. Claire is a busy girl. Thinking of You was done by Patty. I love it. I do. Patty, so, and a little bit of bling. Just easy. Oh, drop dead, Dortina. Holy smokes. Okay, yes, please. And she left, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And that's on the transparent. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous. All done with the Acrea, the Copic Acrias. That's a wow factor. Oh, and here we have half the butterfly. How pretty. Done in the embossing. And this is Mary. I love it, Mary. And here we have Patty again. Patty, this is stunning. So this is on the floral, and she's got the red and the purple matte. It's beautiful. You guys did such a good job. Oh my gosh, I'm loving them. Beautiful. I was so nervous because I didn't know whether they were gonna want to do these or not. Look at that. With the hello, she put a piece of the matte, the backing paper down the center, so that hello just popped right out. Look at that. So the whole top is one piece, and then she just did 3 different pieces of, well, she has the 2 here and then 1 down the center, so that hello pops. Who is this? Katie. Katie, this is beautiful. And she did the hello in the silver. It looks like, yeah, she did it in the silver. Wow. And she did these in the white. So the pop against the blue, she used the white Acrea. And here we have Claire with a little, oh, these are on the backgrounds. Oh, that's so cute, Claire. And she just cut them out because they're transparent. Why not? And Claire again, and she did the little squigglies. Look at, she just left them white and she just did squigglies in them on that background. And then this is Dortina. Okay, Dortina, overachiever you. Here she's got the thank you. And look, isn't that beautiful? That is such a beautiful image. Then she did the sketchy florals as her backdrop. Look at that. Beautiful. And then our next set of samples. This is Mary. This card is so sophisticated and so elegant. I'm trying to make sure I don't get the image or the light on it, but my goodness, Mary, this is beautiful. She must have used this color here. This is out of the lights, and this is custard beige. I think I like custard beige. Wow, is that gorgeous. And then, hello. Look at how pretty. This is Tamara. Hello. Well, hello to you too. And she just kind of fussy cut around it, but because it's transparent, it's easy peasy. Oh, and here's the other half. There's the other half of the earlier one. A little bit of yellow on the top. That's Claire. And here we have Claire again. Isn't that stunning? They are beautiful. Who would have thought? Acrea by Copic. Who would have thought? Not me. 4 different sets are open stock. Thankfully, they only have 24 colors. Not like Pantone with 108. You cannot use Pantones. You cannot use Pantones. You cannot use Ecolines. No, this is stunning. Katie, my gosh. Lady, I don't know how you got that in there. The white mixed with that purple. Can you all see that? Oh, Katie, well done, you. Oh, and thinking, oh, here's another one from Katie. And she did, like I did all mine one color, but here, look at those roses done in multiple colors. Now, I did my leaves in 2 tones. And thinking of you. And she just put a piece of paper right behind it. She just literally matted a piece of paper and put it right behind. Special friend, Dortina. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know anybody who wouldn't be your friend if you made them this card. Wow. Use the butterfly stamp. And again, look at how cute is this happy birthday. So all the squiggly lines are, look at how cute. See, that's just happiness and easy. You've made a fast and simple background. So easy with that. I love the polka dots. Ooh, Patty. Oh, Patty, this is lovely too. I bet that's the sepia. I love the sepia and the mustard yellow. Oh, pretty. And then the white in the flowers. Oh, Patty. Yes, absolutely. Sign me up. This is beautiful, Patty. Well done. Who did this one? Gosh, I love Mary. Look at the blue on that. This is in the florals. Look at the blue. And I love that she added the peel-off corners. The peel-off corners are perfect for this. That blue is gorgeous. I bet that blue, I bet that's the turquoise blue. That's so pretty. She just colored the back. Ooh. Tamara, okay, so she took a piece of paper. You got the paper there, but then she took that plain it's not acetate, plain Dura-lar, and she put some of the Acrea ink on the back to make it like it's a abstract. It's not, it's like Van Gogh. Like, oh, it's so good. And then she did her butterfly. That's beautiful, Tamara. Look at, she does like this beautiful Van Gogh background. Told you, the girls did a great job. Here we have Patty with happy birthday. Quick, simple, easy, done. Bing, bang, boom. Got yourself a card. Use the whole thing as the topper. Bing, bang, boom. We've got best wishes with the dots with stripes going through in the same color as the paper. Bing, bang, boom, done. Here we have another Lisa Horton. Who did the bing, bang, boom? Tamara and Claire. Very nice, you both. Very nice. They must have worked on it together. Tamara probably started it and Claire probably finished it, or vice versa. Birthday girl with the Lisa Horton stamp. Embossed and then colored on the back. So yeah, they used Lisa Horton. We did, Lisa Horton was last week, but because they used it, whatever we've got left, I'll leave it on there. Sent with Love. That was the Lisa Horton was Claire. Sent with Love was Claire. Claire, you were amazing, girl. And then Tamara. This has to be one of the prettiest cards ever. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? She just fussy cut it out and it's so gorgeous and just a little hint of color. Just the perfect paper, the perfect matting, the perfect coloring. And that's Tamara. And then last but not least, Claire did a layout. And she used, from the background sheet, she used this sheet here. That has, well, let's see if I can get it in there. Maybe white paper would be better. That has the toadstools and the leaves and the florals. She used this to make her layout. Look at the leaves. She didn't fussy cut them. She just kind of cut around them. Look at how good the leaves look. And again, colored on the back with Acrea. Look at how good the leaves look. All around. And they're popped and they just look great on that, Claire. Well done, you. So Ooh. We played today. I knew about Acrea for a while. I just didn't have anything fabulous to pair it with. And I really do believe there has to be a reason to teach a class. You just don't teach a class because you have new product. You just don't teach a class because some new release has come out. There must be teachable moments in that class. I don't want to just make a card. I want to make a card and show you a whole bunch of techniques and maybe some things that you have at home, like the embossing powder and your heat tool. Now you can see how great Dura-lar is if you want to stamp and emboss right on top of it, whether it be the matte or the transparent. And then the Acrea are beautiful, beautiful. And partnering with Graphics to make those custom sets just for us, that works for me. I think there's lots to be taught here. And I'm hoping that I showed you something that maybe you hadn't seen before, or maybe you forgot about, or maybe you were curious and you've seen it around but didn't really know enough about it to make an informed decision whether you want to spend your cash on it. It's better to see me use it in a full-length class before you drop your crafty budget. There's only so much crafty budget to go around for everybody, and you want to make every penny of that count. So it is me, Stacey, here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. And thanks for hanging with me if you were here during the premiere of today's class. We were live chatting and having a great time, I'm sure. And the next time I see you will be Monday for our next Make It Monday event. And, I'm trying to think of who it is, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a value of like almost $100 for either $19.99 or $24.99. Can't even remember, but don't worry. We'll figure it out on Monday. By then I'll remember. Right now, it is so late. I can feel my eyes starting to droop. All right, you guys, you'll find all of this great product here at scrapbookingmadesimple.com, in our retail store as well. The graphics is exclusive to us, so if you like those designs or those sheets, you have to get them through us. The Acrea is available in lots of places, absolutely. Wow is available in lots of places. And the Lisa Horton, I think, is available maybe at your local independent retailer. You'll have to call them and ask them. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you Monday. Again, I'm Stacey. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and just had a great time with you today. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye, everybody.